Film Fest participants, Heather Tobin. Questions, comments, concerns? If anybody has any thoughts, if you could just raise a hand. Any questions, concerns? Did you love the film? Yes. I see a question way in the back.
Actually, it's a comment. I found it interesting that you linked the destiny of the two women in all three.
With Brother's Fiance?
Yes.
Yeah, that was, so with that I wanted to that was the play with destiny. It's like all these different things can happen when, you choose the different paths of your life, but sometimes there's something that just was possibly supposed to happen no matter what you do. And then at the same time, there's some things that will happen, like the mother passing away, no matter what you do. So, yeah, I'm glad you caught on to that.
There was a lot of, paint, mud, grease.
It was a messy time.
Items on the face. I was intrigued by that, and how did you approach that?
Well, with the painting, at the time I was dating an artist, so she helped me with a lot of the paintings. We used all her art supplies, and we kind of destroyed my mother's husband's office with all the blue paint. But, and then a lot of the locations were farm settings and stuff like that, so, I don't know, bunch of lesbians, we just got really dirty. No.
All right, not that we mind that. Anybody else?
I thought it was really funny how in the movie she comments about how straight people were playing lesbians. She's like, it's not real anyways. And then my questions were, the women in the movie, were they actually lesbians? Because it just...
Do you mean like in the pornos?
No, yeah, but I'm talking about like this also.
In real life.
Yeah.
I don't like to identify the sexuality of the actors. It's an independent film, so it's really hard to find talented actors who are willing to work for next to nothing. So I try not to be too picky on their sexuality. But at the same time, yes, actually, a lot of characters are either actually gay or they are at least bisexual of the actors in the film. And over half of them, at least. I tried my best. I try to represent the best I can. And the people that weren't, I gave them course lessons. Like, almost everyone was, wow.
We won't ask you to elaborate on that.
Like, I took my actors to Pride, and I'm like, okay, there's certain mannerisms I'd like you to pick up on. Like, I wanted to be as true as I could, it didn't matter if the actor was gay or straight, I wanted to represent the best that I could. And most of the wardrobe is my clothes and stuff like that, so. Yes?
It was really helpful to have Ryan's hair different in each
Yes.
reality. Was there any decision process as which reality had which hair?
No. Yeah, the hair was crucial. With a movie with 3 realities, you're only getting 30 minutes of each reality to feel for the characters, and then you're intertwining them. And then there's the main life high school reality taking up time on film too, and I didn't want it to be a 4-hour movie, so it was hard with that. But yeah, with the hair, no, just wanted 3 different colors. Emily, okay, that's kind of confusing. Emily, the character, Ryan Stark, okay. There's a character named Emily, but the lead actress is actually named Emily as well, who plays Ryan, and she wanted the red hair. Because I was like, well, what third color? So I was like brown and blonde. She is a blonde. And then we actually used balding spray to do the brown in her hair. So it wasn't actually, we didn't actually dye it, which got on all the clothes, and it was really hard for the sex scene with all the brown hair, and then they'd be kissing, and then they'd have brown on their face. It was awful, but it was good because it made it so we could shoot those realities at the same time. But with the red, she actually dyed it with the Manic Panic, and she chose that. And then she went and did a photo shoot with the red hair. It looked amazing on her. But we had to do the Cali reality all at once. We couldn't interject because we shot around everyone's work schedules because everyone has real jobs. So yeah, so that's what happened with that. But it ended up working out that when she was with the blonde, she was blonde, and when she was with the brunette, she was brunette, and so it was kind of weird in that sense. And when she was with the redhead, she had red hair, but that was just coincidence.
There was another question. Yes.
I liked how you did, the drive. So her drive was writing, and her drive was to have a child, and how you showed really, if you thwart those drives, they fester, and then they have to come out at a later time. And I really liked how you portrayed that no matter what path you choose, those drives will still be there.
Thank you. And I tried to make the movie like in the sense that if she was talking about, being pregnant, and the next thing she was talking about how her wife didn't want to have a baby, and they were at the same time, I tried to parallel them like that. But yeah, I think everyone has certain drives and certain things, and whether there's destiny or whatever there is, people are driven by certain things and they work hard for them, and I think you can achieve your goals. But I think luck has a lot of play on it, and obviously in certain realities she met the right lady, the business lady, so she got further in her career, even though she could have been as talented in all of them. In one, she got right into Hollywood, and another one she didn't have any money, and she kind of did indie films where she wasn't even being paid. So talent takes you so far, I guess, is kind of what I was trying to say there.
Question way in the back.
I thought the movie entirely was really cohesive. The framing of the shots, you could hear all the language, the sound, the editing. The soundtrack was exceptional for this. And what can you tell us about that? Who put that together? How did you work with them?
Yeah, I'm a very, very low budget independent filmmaker, so this is my third feature film. And with scoring, I just think if you don't have a lot of money to pay for amazing music, you have to take the time to find music just makes a movie. So I literally spent a month on MySpace in my bedroom just listening to American and Canadian independent artists, and I don't think there's any European artists, and just going on MySpace and being like, who's undiscovered that is so bloody talented, who would let me use their music to get exposure for them but to help the film. So it was a month of my life. For my previous film, I did the same thing. And it's all Canadian independent and all American independent artists who volunteered their work to be in the movie. So this soundtrack is, actually, I would love to ask you all to add the Facebook page. It's Facebook Route of Acceptance if you have Facebook. And the soundtrack is on there. And it will be on the website as well, which is toeachyourownfilms.com or routeofacceptance.com. But my websites are currently being revamped. So right now it's just on the Facebook. But you can go see all the artists, and they all have Facebook pages and stuff too for the music. Any other questions? I'm sure you guys want to get to the party.
Yeah,
food and some drinking.
I thought there was one more in the back, but if not, the fella on the end in the light blue shirt. No? Okay, if there are no more questions, I just wanted to extend another thank you to Heather for a brilliant film, and thank you. Thank you so much for making the drive from Toronto, Canada. And if I could just also extend a huge, huge thank you to an audience, and just say that for me, being a part of this film festival committee, this is only my third year now, and we're kind of in the same boat as Heather in a way, because we never know how programming a festival is going to turn out. Just as a director, may not know how the audience will receive their film. So that's why you guys are so important to us. And if you would like to sit in this seat, there are more than enough spots on our committee, so you're all welcome. We meet every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock at Trinity College. Thank you. Party's on 4.